Hey guys, this is Gordon. I know it has been a while since I uploaded my last video. I hope you guys are doing well. Honestly, I have been dealing with a lot of stuff in the past few weeks. I'm currently living in London, and because of the lockdown situation, we are basically allowed to work from home. And I'm currently working as a paralegal at a law firm in London before I start my LPC this summer in July. And recently I'm actually told by my firm that the LPC will be conducted online. In the past few weeks, I have been working on my full-time job while also handling a lot of initiatives I launched recently. Some of you guys know, I launched a platform called Global Lawyers Connect, where I helped foreign lawyers or international students from all over the world. In today's video, probably I'm just going to share my view on what you can do during this period of time that can increase your employability in the future, or to kind of take advantage of this period apart from taking a break. Although taking a break is also very important during this period of time. And during this lockdown period, I'm basically staying at home most of the time. I bought quite a lot of stuff in general, like kimchi. Actually, the best part of being a lawyer or law student during the quarantine or lockdown period is you don't actually get to spend any money on most of the things except the rent. So it's actually a good period for you to save money. And the first thing I want to talk about is actually personal branding. It may sound weird to some of you because you're just a law student or law graduate or aspiring lawyer. Why do you need like a personal branding? Based on my observation in the UK, it's very common for law students or aspiring lawyers to actually create a blog or an Instagram account where they post their legal journeys. Maybe they want to give some tips on law firm applications. Maybe they want to share their law journeys with others on social media. And some of the people, they are just maybe law students, but they run a very successful Instagram account or online blog, which draw a lot of attention from not only law students, but also law firms and also other companies. Because personal branding is what matters in the long run. The fact that some of you guys know me through LinkedIn or other social media platforms is because I have been building my personal brand for a while. And you may come across my YouTube channel or like LinkedIn profile, my post on social media. For me, the first time when I started posting on LinkedIn, my motivation was actually just to share my experiences, because I went through lots of obstacles and struggles in order to get a job offer in the UK. So I want to share the experience so that others can have someone to look up to in terms of they can also achieve their dream if they work hard, or they can achieve their goal even though they're not from that country originally. But later on, when I kept posting, I also had more connections from people from all over the world, which also helped me build connection in the USA, in Asia Pacific region. If in the future I want to go to New York, I want to go to the States to practice law, I already know some people there. They may refer other people to me, and who may be able to help me or to collaborate or to work on something together. I just realized that this is like the incidental benefits I got from networking or social media, even though that wasn't my initial thought or intention. So I really recommend some of you, if you have the time, just create a law blog. It takes you 10 seconds to create an Instagram account for your brand. It's pretty easy and simple, although it's not that easy to keep posting something consistently so that you can retain an audience. But I think it's very useful for you to start doing stuff that help you with your personal branding. It also helps you connect to other individuals or lawyers who may be able to help you in your future for your career as well. And at the end of the day, it's always good to meet new people, especially if you're someone like me. My family, none of my family members has done law in the past years, honestly. I was probably the first generation lawyer of my family. I had no connection at all, but right now I can say I met someone from the internet, or I know people from other parts of the world who practice law, who are very successful lawyers as well. That's an amazing thing. Some people love videos, some people love posting works or paragraphs or articles. Some people love speaking on podcasts. Choose the form that suits you and then try to use it to create your personal brand. And also, more importantly, you can actually help people with those information. Imagine if you're a law student, there definitely are the high schoolers or like high school graduates, they want to get into law. Then you can definitely help those people to, navigate their law school life easier as well. So if you can help people and also you can help you, why don't do it right now? And another thing about like the quarantine period, I'm not sure whether some of you guys, especially men, you will find it very tricky and challenging is you don't know how to cut your hair. Honestly, I didn't have any clue. This haircut, I cut it by myself, to be honest. I think it was pretty risky. Other than my job application in the UK, that was probably the second most risky thing I've ever done. And it wasn't easy, to be honest. To cut the side is actually pretty easy, but the back, I really had a problem, cutting the back of my hair. But anyway, another thing I think you can do as a law student or aspiring lawyer is to actually research and look into the career paths you want to go into in the future. You would never find such a long period of flexible time to do something like that. Because when you're so caught up with your job, caught up with your law school study, you wouldn't have the time to seriously think about what you want to do in the future. Which country do you want to work in? What kind of master's degree do you want to study? And also which kind of firm or practice areas you want to go into in the future. More importantly, you should do your research. If you're not familiar with law firms, go to Legal Cheek, lawcareers.net, Legal 500, Chambers and Students Guide, Global Lawyers Connect. All those platforms are free and you can gain access to any information you want. It's okay to take a break because everyone needs a break, and this is also a good period of time for you to recover from any kind of fatigue and also any kind of pressures you had in the past. But if you think that you're ready to start something new, could be the start of something new, then I think this is also the best time for you to start working on something, researching something, reach out to people to ask for specific, career matter. I think you should do it right now. I remember when I didn't get my training contract, I also had a pretty long gap, to be honest, because at that time I didn't actually have a job. At that time I didn't have any very specific commitments. What I've been doing maybe is to intern at a particular organization, to keep applying for law firms, etc. But during that gap, I actually took advantage of the time and thought very carefully about what I had to do to be more successful in my legal career or to actually do something meaningful. I figured I had to take the New York bar exam. I always think that a gap period is probably the best period you could ever have. And because during this period, you could just do literally anything that you find useful or interesting, and that could potentially lead to something more. And sorry for the randomness of this video, but I do hope that some of the tips I give may be helpful for you to navigate some uncertainties in this period of time. I don't know which part of the world you're currently in, but I hope that you will keep in touch with my channel and also support my new initiative, Global Lawyers Connect. You can see the link, I'll give you the link down below as well. I really try to upload more videos in the coming weeks as well, because I really value the audience I have here. And I really want to make contents that may be helpful or potentially also interesting to some of you as well. I will definitely make the voting system again to see what kind of content you may want to know or you may want to watch in the coming videos as well. Let me know what you think about this video. I know it has been a while and I'm really sorry for my late uploads. I hope you're staying safe and healthy. I will see you guys very soon.